Did you know that shaping the future of your entire community takes less time than brewing your morning coffee? Seriously, having a voice in our democracy is an incredible right, and New Mexico has engineered a lightning-fast, paperless online system to help you exercise it. So if you want to make sure your voice is heard, you're in exactly the right place. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can get registered quickly, easily, and without the headache.
Look, right out of the gate, we have to acknowledge one thing. Democracy simply doesn't work without your participation. Getting registered to vote online in New Mexico is the ultimate, friction-free first step to getting your power back. Whether you're super passionate about local school boards or massive national policies, registering is how you pull up a chair to the table. Stick with me here, because making sure your registration is airtight is literally the most important thing you can do today.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover why your vote matters, the steps to register online, how to troubleshoot match errors, verifying your voter status, key deadlines and resources, and finally, a quick disclaimer and your next steps.
All right, Section 1, why your vote matters.
This really hits the nail on the head regarding the foundation of our electoral system. You don't even need a permanent home to cast a ballot. New Mexico provides avenues for every single eligible resident to participate because your vote holds immense power to shape local and national policies. If you live in the state and meet the criteria, the system is fundamentally designed to include you, not exclude you.
Moving right along to Section 2, steps to register online. Now, before you even type a single thing into your browser, let's just make sure you're eligible. To be a qualified elector here, you've got to be a U.S. citizen and a resident of New Mexico. You also need to be at least 18 years old by the time the next election rolls around, and you cannot be currently incarcerated for a felony conviction. Oh, and a quick side note, if you're in the reentry phase or on probation or parole, your voting rights are restored. You are absolutely encouraged to register.
If you check those boxes, the online journey itself is brilliantly straightforward. Step 1, you just head over to nmvot.org. That is the state's official voter information portal. Step 2, you'll be prompted to enter your Motor Vehicle Division, or MVD, data to verify your identity. Step 3, just finish up the rest of the application with your address and party affiliation and hit submit. Boom, in a matter of minutes, the whole shebang is done. But wait, what do you actually need in your hands to make this work? Well, the crucial point for the online portal is that you absolutely must have an active or a recently expired New Mexico state ID or driver's license on hand. You're also going to need your full Social Security number. The online system essentially uses these credentials to do a secure digital handshake with the MVD database to instantly confirm you are who you say you are. Without those specific New Mexico IDs, it won't let you through online.
Which brings us to Section 3, troubleshooting registration match errors. This is, without a doubt, the most common roadblock people hit. You carefully type in your info, hit enter, and bam, you get a dreaded error message saying the system couldn't confirm your information with the Motor Vehicle Division. It's super frustrating, I know, but don't panic. This usually happens just because the strict security protocols are working exactly as they're designed to.
Here's the deal. The online system demands an absolute exact match across 3 specific data points. We're talking your Social Security number, your NM, driver's license or ID, and your date of birth. If even one single digit is off, the computer says no way. But the paper form alternative is actually a bit more forgiving. If you print and mail a paper form, you only need to provide the last 4 digits of your Social Security number or your NMID number. So if you hit a roadblock, your first move is simply to double-check for typos. Seriously, we all do it. If you don't actually have a New Mexico ID, or if that mismatch error just won't go away, just print the paper voter registration form and mail it directly to your county clerk. And hey, if you completely miss the advanced 28-day online deadline, New Mexico offers same-day registration. You can just register in person and vote at the exact same time during early voting or on Election Day.
All right, Section 4, verifying your voter status.
Checking to make sure your registration actually went through is an absolute breeze. Just head back to nmvvote.org and click on My Registration Information. The system is going to ask for 4 exact verification credentials: your first name, last name, date of birth, and your county. Plug those in and you'll be able to view your active status, see exactly where your polling place is, and even peek at a sample ballot so you know what's coming ahead of time. Aside from the digital check, keep an eye on your mailbox. As a physical backup, your local county clerk will actually mail you a voter information confirmation card. When it arrives, take 2 seconds to double-check it for any spelling errors on your name or typos in your address or party affiliation.
If anything looks a little funky, contact your county clerk right away to get it corrected before Election Day.
Next up, Section 5, Key Deadlines and Resources.
You are definitely going to want to mark these 2026 general election deadlines in your calendar. The big one, October 6th, 2026. That is the final cutoff for advance online and mail-in registration. But remember what we said earlier. If you miss that October 6th deadline, you are not out of luck. You can still utilize same-day registration in person during the early voting period, from October 6th through October 31st, or all the way up through Election Day on November 3rd.
Now, if you ever feel stuck, if your confirmation card gets lost in the mail, or if you just have a really unique situation, help is absolutely available. Your local county clerk's office runs the election in your area, so they are your best first stop. You can also visit the New Mexico Secretary of State website for a ton of great information, or simply pick up the phone and call the SOS Elections helpline at 1-800-477-3632. Don't hesitate to reach out to them. It is literally their job to help you get registered.
Finally, Section 6, Disclaimer and Next Steps.
Just a quick legal housekeeping note here. The details, deadlines, and requirements we've discussed in this explainer are totally accurate as of August 26, 2026. But as we know, election laws and dates can occasionally shift around. So if you're watching this significantly later in the future, do yourself a solid and double-check the latest details directly with official New Mexico state sources, like the Secretary of State's website, just to be absolutely certain you have the most current info. Which leaves us with one final, absolutely crucial question. How are you planning to make your voice heard this election? Look, a functioning democracy isn't a spectator sport. It requires you to step onto the field. So act promptly, hop onto that online portal and secure your registration today. If you found this explainer helpful, share it. Send it to your friends and family so they can get registered too. The polls are waiting for you. So, are you ready?